All right, we're live. How you guys doing today? Yeah, we can you hear me? Shot working. All right, we're good. So now we're trying to make the All Star game. Where am I? Oh my God! I forgot who I was.
High flies with
Nice.
another miss. Union Elite with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead of the game. Baseline jumper.
Ooh,
And they shoot.
that's my assist, right?
Bird. Not every young player can hit the mini, because honestly, they don't practice it as much. Outside
Oh
Mills.
fuck.
No dice from the high post. MP with the rock, with Mills on him. Back to MP. Inside. And it's pushed on by
There
Harris.
we go.
There are screens, and then there are Brandon Harris screens.
At this point, I'm just moving like James Harden.
He wipes out defenders and allows a lot of room to be created out of nowhere for a score.
Ooh.
And there's the call on MP. That's his first foul. Mills has it down low. Covered by Robert. Robert knocks it loose.
Well, with his wingspan, Robert is such a good shot blocker.
Oh no.
Steal. Here's Callahan.
Yeesh, that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me.
Great job ensuring that the turnover converts.
No wasted opportunities here. They made quick work of getting the ball up the court.
And all the other team can do is just shake their heads.
Here's MP. Here's Harris. And finished off
He's the
by
best
Harris.
player on this team. I'm sorry.
I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back in this one.
He's the best
No, but
player
I
on
think
this
I hear
team.
it. Any chance of that happening has long since passed.
Mills from deep. It's O'Neal on target from long range.
Was Neil ready to fire there or what?
And so Union Elite has it here. Leading by as many as 14.
Yes.
MP gets it to go.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
He's not getting that. Exactly. I was right there.
Union Elite with the ball. 13-point lead. Right side.
Why did you
Harris.
pass? Give me my fucking
MP.
assist.
Solid play on the
Oh,
low
God. I was so
ball.
scared I was going to miss that.
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this Union Elite team. You can tell the guys look to him for inspiration. Maybe I will too, because not to mention the offense, the defense, the effort. It was everything tonight.
You gotta like MP's chances to land on an NBA roster someday, Danny. And on the other side, Devontae Mills.
Yeesh. What the fuck? Okay, what was the challenge? What exactly was it? Attempt 5 3-point shots. Oh. Get a total of 3 shots made or assists from pick and rolls. Oh, no. Win and outperform Devonta Mills in teammate grade. Devonta is my teammate, right? Oh, no, he's my... I'm playing Devonta. Let's see. I'll score Devonta Mills by 5 points. Okay. I didn't outplay Devonta outplayed me. That's true.
Starting this one out.
That's true. He did outplay me.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. The more highlight reel plays Gov makes, the more attention he'll get. Great catch on the alley-oop.
For the
what?
High Flyers, Devontae.
Ah, hell no! I'm joking.
Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove are out on the wings, and it's Lee and Callahan.
I can't believe I missed that though.
Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite. Hugh Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the five. Now here's Robert. And it's
Ooh,
MP missing. Coach Robert
It's,
and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined
it's-
for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Here's Diaz. Bird, guarded by O'Neill.
okay.
Robert, a screen. Down low.
What? Fucked up my assist.
He makes his first shot of the game. Well, big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his his team. Rocky dropping buckets like from long, from mid-range, you'll see it all. Those players who are under 6 feet and they struggle for playing time, you can see why his skill secures his place in the lineup.
Now MP.
That's going in.
Five.
That was a good shot. I'm sorry.
Big time hustle play on the offensive glass.
With a big-time
I
finish to
just
cap it off.
energy.
You can already tell at this level he's motivated, hard-working. He's going to give opponents fits at the next level.
Here's Brock. Throws it up high. And Mills gets the bucket to go.
What persistence by Mills on the finish. Just bouncing off the contact.
Yeah, this isn't good.
And refusing to be denied.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one. Albeit it's in
Why
good
did I
spirits.
slow
But
down?
in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
To the paint. And the dunk by MP.
There we
And
go.
a huge effort like that is exactly what this team needs.
Getting everyone fired up with an aerial display.
A big-time momentum builder.
Now here's Mills. Over MP. Another miss by Devontae Mills. Union Elite trailing here. Pass to Diaz. Over Brock.
There we go. Nice. I didn't think I would get that
He's a
assist.
confident shooter. When his feet are set, he's in rhythm, he can be lethal.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now MP. Robert, a screen. Pass now to Harris. Diaz, down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yeesh.
Defenders going all the way.
Great work.
I don't know if I can play this Mills
He
guy.
wants to get to the line as many times as he can.
Let me see. How many has he scored? 6 points. Wow. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. But that's not bad.
This is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Now here's MP. That shot's good.
He did well to work it in close and finish off the possession.
The High Flyers with the lead. Outside Mills.
Yeesh.
That's good. His fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He's cooking me.
Typically, he's the setup guy for his team, but look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
And the whistle blown against MP. That's his first foul.
Well, it's still early in the quarter, and they're only one foul away now from being over the limit.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying this anymore.
Here's
What the
Mills.
fuck?
He's got 8 in this one. From deep, it's O'Neal.
He already has
Rebounded
8.
by Robert.
Oh my god.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true. And it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it. But those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now here's Mills. And he's going through the hoop here.
Picture perfect alley-oop. You gotta love it.
A little surprised he didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
This is
I
not
think it might have
good.
make it a little more special. There's some grace there over power.
To the inside. Now Harris. And he bakes in the layup.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
And it's high flyers with the ball. Pass to Dunn.
This guy's moving like Steph.
Harris comes down with the board. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now here's Mills. 10 points for him. Pass to O'Neal. Launches it. Rebound by Union Elite.
He's capable of hitting this shot, just not that time.
On the wing, it's MP. Mitchell, covered by Brock. Here's MP.
How did I miss that?
Lays it up and makes it in.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Mills on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying this at all. This is not good.
Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Bird outside. MP. Pass now to Harris. Mitchell outside. MP on the left side. 4 on the clock. Puts up the 8-footer. Again, MP missing. And here's Mills. Bird defending. And that one's good. It's Mills. First half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. High Flyers out in front. They lead by 3. And plenty more to come right after this. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because things like this do
Nice.
at such an early
I locked
stage of
him
their
down.
development. Really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now MP. Laid in
Oh.
with a nice touch shot.
Okay, I don't know how I did that, but sure. But I cooked him with that one.
Brock.
I only have 4 points. Oh my god.
Pass to Callahan. Mills, now covered by MP. And the 17-footer is off target. Inside. A nice shot by Robert.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure.
Holy
some more
shit.
than others, But I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Imposing his will offensively. He's made it look so easy.
Bird, guarded by O'Neal. Back to MP.
What was that?
Outside O'Neal. Again, the high flyer.
I like seeing guys like O'Neal. They use the mid-range area of the floor, catch the defense off guard, and you take it when it's available.
MP, covered by Mills. Pass to Robert. Outside Diaz. And here's MP. Bird on the wing. Outside Diaz. Good three-pointer is off the mark. And that goal on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution for the High Flyers. Omar.
Here's the high flyer. 3-point lead.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Brock with it. Pass to O'Neal. And that's a
Looking through the defensive coverage, O'Neal didn't let them distract him.
And so Union Elite has it here to the middle. And MP gets it to go.
And it's a thing of beauty when he moves the ball this well inside.
It's stolen away. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen away by Gove. Here's Hamadawi. Brock. Diaz covering. Now here's Brock. Shot clock at 6. To the basket by
How did he do that?
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball's supposed to be played.
Well, you have to start to wonder if Mills is playing with a chip on his shoulder. He's been the star of this game so far, and he just hasn't been able to match him.
Honestly, I'm surprised. MP was completely outclassed in this one. I'm sure this is not the outcome MP was expecting when he woke up this morning.
Now here's
No, it wasn't. That's for sure.
Yes, Phoenix Brock picking up the assist.
Inside points, they're important for O'Neal. He needs to show that he can score from anywhere on the court.
MP up top. The high flyers grab the miss. Brock outside.
I don't know what happened.
O'Neal. No good from outside. MP guarded by O'Neal. MP throws it down.
I like the decision making there for Bird. Well done.
And here's Brock. And the high flyers come top here.
Let's see. He has 19 points. Oh my god.
Timeout on the court.
The high flyers leading. Here's Myers. Pass to Callahan. Here's Mills. And it goes with the swish. And watching Mills
He has
out there,
22.
It's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with a looseness. He can keep the defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own.
Team foul.
He's out on the first. Both teams will make a substitution.
Shooting 2.
And the second free throw is good. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and they'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for the High.
And that one misses.
There's just so much you can do with Mills running the show. Half court, in transition, he can do it all over the floor.
Robert, defended now by Callahan. MP outside. 5 on the clock. Bird on the wing. From deep. Gets the 3-ball to go.
And Bird knows he's got to drill the shot. When he's hitting from there, everything else seems to open up for him too.
On the wing, Mills. And that one drops for him.
All about the dime there. Terrific court vision.
Union Elite trail. To the inside. MP high post with Mills on him. On the wing, it's MP. turnovers by Brock. Shot from Bird, no good. Now the High Flyers with it. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mills. No good there with the triple.
2 minutes remaining.
MP outside.
Get the fuck away from me.
To the left wing. Here's Robert. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Mills has it. Guarded now by Diaz. Again, the left wing.
I love the focus. I love the energy from Mills on offense. Looking for any weakness he can exploit in the defense.
Harris out on the wing. Pass to MP.
Shit.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great work off the screen to move right to the rim. That was picture perfect.
MP with the steal. They're running.
Ice.
Sometimes all you can do is not.
This is why you have to do your work on the league to deny anyone getting that low position.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Ice.
Unable to get that second one to drop.
This is one of those that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not ideal.
Mills with the look. It's good.
Cooks me.
Didn't even be expecting Mills to make a pass there. Instead, he does it all by himself.
Union Elite with the ball. MP was guarded by Mills. Rebounds over the High Flyers ball. The basket here in this game might be done.
Yeah, but the main priority has to be taking care of the ball and using the clock to your advantage.
Now Mills. Pass to Callahan. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Jake Bird. Second personal foul.
And so they found intentionally.
Jake Bird. Third personal foul.
And he can't get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Jason Brown. Taking
And he ends up making the second. And that'll increase their lead to 6.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
On top of that, a steal or a foul that will also stop the clock.
Outside Diaz. Here's Harris. Nails it.
basketball.
And now they trail by a score.
Just so under control the whole way. He makes it look so easy.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's a smart foul. Trying to keep the game alive this late.
Yeah, it's not over, but they're starting to really run out of time.
So he gets them both. And it's a 6-point game.
The free throws go down and the win goes up.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
I think a 2-point bucket doesn't do them much good here.
Yeah, agreed. I think their only shot is a 3 and then an immediate foul.
MP with it. There's
Come
the
on.
dribble. Offensive rebound. Deflected. The 3 from Harris. No good on the shot. So the High Flyers win this one.
Not the night the Union Elite were hoping.
I'll be back. Let me see what I can do. Okay. I don't think I can add much with that, but let's see. What do I need? Is this speed? Oh, it kind of wouldn't do anything. Uh, okay, I have to outperform him. I don't have to outscore him. That's a good distinction. So essentially, I just have to
Thanks for
play
tuning
well.
in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL.
Okay, I can do
I'm
this.
Joe
I
Lonnie
can do this.
alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP
Nice.
against the team he didn't pick
Nice.
to join the playoff circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers.
Yeah, he's
Devontae
really
Mills
this.
and Jason
Get the
Brock
fuck
are the
off,
guards.
mate.
Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove are out on the wings, and it's Liam Callahan holding down the middle. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite: Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the fives. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
It's good on the putback. Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
MP outside. And he's going for here. Dennis Harris slamming it home.
Terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
Pass to Callahan. Gove outside. Off target with the three. And Diaz. Harris outside. MP. Now here's Bird. That three off the mark. Tries it from the top of the key. O'Neal, no good. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one. Albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's
Yeesh.
trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Brock. Mills outside. Now here's Brock. Back to Mills. Past the arc. And it's Bird with the board. Union Elite leading this one. To the middle. And that one's good. It's Diaz.
And although he is a guard, Diaz, he's not bashful. He's trying his luck inside, and with these results, you see why he goes in there.
Mills has it. He's picked up by MP. O'Neal, no good. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries it.
He gets it in there.
But we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
And Mills gets the bucket
I was
to go.
right there.
He's able to find the seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
MP left side. Pass for Roberts. Now Harris. With MP up top, covered by Mills. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam.
They're taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get truly ugly.
Whistle blown against.
Substitution for the High Flyers. Substitution for Union Elite.
Bird outside. And it's going to be a 3-second goal.
What the fuck did we do?
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Good on the bucket.
What persistence by Mills on the finish. Just bouncing off the contact and refusing to be denied.
To the paint. MP with the look. It's rebounded by Mills. Brock outside. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. He can't get that one. And Union Elite with possession. Kicks it to Mitchell. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Shooting out of the corner with confidence. Mitchell acting like he had it in the bag.
Here's Mills. Now Brock. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Rejected by Mitchell. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these team shows is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Here's Casey. Mills from deep. Drains the triple.
For a guy like Devontae Mills, we know he can run the defense. We see it. He can distribute the rock at such a high level. So whenever he's making threes, that really would raise his stock if he can do it consistently.
Now MP. He's got 5.
He can make those kind of lead passes look routine.
And here's Brock. Pass over to Casey. On the wing, Mills. Covered by MP.
Step back is crazy. He cooked me with
Even
that.
bigger.
And they should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
All of them by High Flyers. And you look
Shit.
at both of these teams. Some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him.
I love the hustle. Mills brings some intangibles that don't show up on the stat sheet. He's not just a distributor.
Here's MP. On the wing, Harris. Third, past MP. Back to Harris. And here's Bird. Shot clock at 6. MP outside. And he's going to but the sounds indicated the shot clock. They turn it over.
Substitution for the High Flyers. Leo Callahan. Bingo. Substitution for Union Elite.
Mills with the look. Kicks it out to Brock. Pass to O'Neal. That'll do it for the first half. Union Elite ahead. Up by 12. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. All right, everyone. everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Mills. MP grabs the miss. And Union Elite with possession. They lead by 14. Shot from Bird, no good. Here's Mills. It's good. And with that basket, he's down 5 for 9.
There is the speed. Mills with great ball control skills.
On the wing, it's MP. 5 points in the game. Shot from Bird, no good. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true. It could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it. But those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Gov outside. Pass to O'Neal. Over Bird. And the High Flyers tackle on.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Harris outside. And here's MP, covered by Mills. Back to Harris. Diaz, three-pointer Bird. Offensive board, and that one drops.
A second effort from the big lever. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Now here's O'Neal. Bird defending. Pass to Mills. Over MP. And it's Mills missing. Union Elite with the ball.
Come on.
Three-pointer Bird.
Ah, shit. Why would you miss that?
He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way. Mills. No good with the step back J. With MP up top. Pass to Diaz.
Come on.
Gets the free ball to go.
Yes.
And he's a confident shooter. When his feet are
Yes.
set, he's in rhythm, and can be lethal.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over. You look at Brandon Harris. What a contribution.
He's been taking it to the ragdoll game. So if they don't find a way to slow him down, it's going to be a long wait.
Teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Callahan with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shoots the three. Goes back up. It's blocked. Right side, Bird. Shoots over O'Neal. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
This High Flyer squad is struggling. Pass to Gov. Here's O'Neal. Now covered by MP. Over MP. And another miss by the High Flyers.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clear look.
Now here's Robert. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And let's note, not without challenge. I mean, Robert able to get bumped and still getting where he needed to be to score.
Rock outside. Looking to end the run. And Callahan lays it up the lane.
Absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
And time here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Almadawi. Myers, guarded by Mitchell. Pass to Dunn. Over Harris. It's the front of the rim and out.
With the inches he was giving up in that matchup, it forced him into a really tough look. Tried to fade away, but couldn't pull it off.
MP outside. 11 feet out. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Kolish. Jumper over Mills. John brings it down. And here are the high flyers now. Down by 15. Here's Myers. Mills. Here's Myers. Here's Almadawi. Guarded by Mitchell. Mills with the look. Another miss by the high flyers. Left side, MP. Back to Kolish. MP. Inside. Now here's Mills. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Here's John. No good there with the triple. Union Elite with the ball. Now Mitchell. Outside, MP. Back to Kolish. Now Harris. Off target from the wing. Tipped. MP with it. Now guarded by Mills. Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
That steal paid instant dividends.
For sure.
They didn't waste any time getting out of the break.
Timeout called. The high flyers talk things over.
Leo Callahan. Ben Dove. Nathan O'Neal. Jason Brown.
Gov outside.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Pass to Callahan. Mills. Guarded by MP. 5 on the clock. And whistle blown against MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dove up top. He's covered by Harris. Clock at 6. Here's Brock outside. Rebound by Union Elite. On the wing, it's MP. To the inside, and he makes that one.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
And here's Brock. Pass to Gov. Shoots over Harris. Gov, no good.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Mills with it. Now O'Neal. Bird defending. Fader on the way. MP grabs the miss.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Up top, Harris. Passes to MP. The kick out to Bird. Diaz. And camped in the lane there. Gets the 3-second
Substitution for the High Flyers. Substitution for Union Elite.
There's Brown. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Barely made it. Barely made it. Barely made it.
Yeah, where game's at.
Shit, barely made it.
Great game, MP. Great game, man.
Thanks.
Hey,
Hey, I see you later.
proud of the work you put in out there.
Right. So yeah, you hear anything back about the All-Star game or?
Yeah. I reached out to my guy who knows things, and you missed the cut.
Aish.
It was close, but they went a different direction. I'm sorry.
Seriously? Man, I was the best player out there.
I know, you were great. Sometimes things just don't go according to plan, that's all.
So what happens now?
Now I gotta make some phone calls, do some legwork, and find out what options are out there for us.
Be honest. You think I'll get any more offers?
Yeah, you might. You know, I'm gonna reach out to everybody, see where we're at. Plus, we still want to wait and see where you land on the final U250 of the year, and that'll change things. When the dust settles.
Okay, at least I go past that. I go through 1,000, but it's like. Let's see. Everything else is despicably low. What time is it? Okay, I need to. What the fuck?
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm gonna get right to it. The play next year is Europe.
No.
That's your path to the NBA.
No.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe? No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came to the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
Okay, fine, let's go. Okay, let's see. So now I have another decision: Paris FC or BASQUET Madrid. I think Paris might be better since they'll give me more minutes. But Madrid is saying I'll play fewer minutes, but I'll face better competition and have an automatic bid into the EBA Championship. Yeah, I figured. Let's go with Paris.
Bonjour, it's
Bonjour.
me, MP, and I'm coming to you live
LOL,
from
I'm always
France.
in this bullshit. Oh, this is so cool. Wow, this is would have been such a cool life though. Okay, after team practice, I've gone.
And go! Let's go! Let's go!
Whoa. How did I miss that? I swear I'm not playing well at all. Give me the ball, I don't care. How did I miss that? I'm going to replay this so it doesn't matter. I'm just checking.